Single dad fed a homeless woman. Weeks later, her lawyers knocked on his door before this story begins. Pause for just 1 second. If you believe kindness can change lives, like this video and subscribe to the channel, because stories like this deserve to be shared. Red Heart Hook, first 20 to 30 seconds. When the knock came at his door, Daniel froze. Two men in expensive suits stood outside his tiny apartment. One of them asked a question that made his heart stop. "Are you the man who fed a homeless woman outside the grocery store 3 weeks ago?" Daniel's mind raced. Did I do something wrong? Was helping her a mistake? He had no idea that one simple act of kindness was about to change his life forever. The story. Daniel was a single father, barely surviving. After his wife passed away, it was just him and his 6-year-old daughter, Lily. Against the world, he worked long hours at a warehouse, earning just enough to pay rent and buy cheap groceries. Every night, he skipped dinner so Lily could eat a full meal. One cold evening, while leaving a grocery store, Daniel noticed a homeless woman sitting near the entrance. Her clothes were torn, her hands shaking, and her eyes held a sadness that words couldn't explain. People walked past her like she didn't exist. Lily tugged at Daniel's sleeve and whispered, "Daddy, is she hungry?" Daniel looked at the small bag of food in his hands. Their dinner. He hesitated, then knelt down. He handed the woman the food and said softly, "I don't have much, but I hope this helps." The woman's eyes filled with tears. She smiled and said something Daniel would never forget. "You have no idea what this means. Thank you." Daniel walked away thinking nothing more of it. Weeks later, 3 weeks passed. Life stayed hard. Bills piled up. Daniel worried he might lose his apartment. Then came the knock. 2 lawyers stood at his door. They explained the truth. The homeless woman's name was Margaret Hale. She wasn't homeless by choice. She had been searching for her estranged family after being betrayed by people she trusted. Margaret was the sole heir to a multi-million-dollar estate. Before reconnecting with her lawyers, she wanted to see how people treated her when she had nothing. Daniel was the only person who helped her without expecting anything in return. The TWST Margaret left instructions in her legal will. She requested that Daniel be found, not to give him money alone, but to change his future. The lawyers handed Daniel an envelope. Inside was full payment for his apartment, a college fund for Lily, and a job offer that doubled his salary, but that wasn't all. Margaret wanted Daniel to become the guardian of her charitable foundation, helping people the way he helped her. Daniel broke down in tears. All because he chose kindness over fear. Emotional and on that night, Daniel hugged Lily tightly and whispered, "Never stop being kind, even when the world is hard, because sometimes the smallest act of kindness returns in the most unimaginable way." Call to action, natural and emotional. If the story touched your heart, like this video so more people can see it. And subscribe to the channel for more real, emotional stories that remind us humanity still exists. Red Heart. One kind act can change a life. Maybe even yours.